Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome those who are new. My name is Void. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Fantastic Four First Steps official teaser. Now it's been a few days since this has been out, so I have been spoiled a little bit, but I haven't seen the full trailer yet, so I'm pretty excited to dive into this, see what they got going on. There was obviously some behind the scenes photos a few months before this trailer came out, and that is what has got me hyped for this. Pretty much. I like the design for Ben Grimm already. I've seen some photos online. Anyways guys, we're just gonna dive right into this trailer. No need to talk anymore about this. I just hope this trailer is pretty fantastic.
Say that again?
If you guys end up enjoying this video by the end, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on the bell to stay up to date on all the videos I upload in the future. But with further ado, let's go right into this trailer. Alright. Let's do this.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
Okay.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7.
I like the
on dot,
aesthetic
no
of
what.
like
We're all here.
what, like a 1940s kind of look.
Herbie, how's that
Baxter
sauce coming?
Kirby, okay.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic.
Okay.
Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
The CGI is not that bad on Ben Grimm. I like it.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
So we're gonna get a little bit of an origin story, but I did hear this movie is not gonna be
And Johnny
an
never
origin
got
story
fired.
really. Johnny Storm.
Ben has
Cool.
always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And
That's
I
cool
am
as fuck.
right here.
Oh, okay.
Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together.
Is that Galactus? I know Galactus is the villain of this movie. Is he gonna be actually shown in here? Just saw the. Who the hell's that old dude? Oh shit!
As a family.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright guys, so that was the trailer for the Fantastic Four First Steps. I have to say, I'm still a little iffy on this movie actually. Might be surprising to you guys, but from the looks of it, there's a lot to like here, but you know, I guess story-wise, I don't know. I'm a little like 50-50 on it, but I'm sure this movie is going to be fantastic.
Say that again?
I love the design of the Thing. Galactus looks awesome. I don't know exactly what is making me like iffy on it. Maybe probably the voice of the Thing is a little weird. Maybe the fact that for some reason they're not showing Mr. Fantastic using his powers. I think that's a little weird how they're not showing him off in this trailer. Probably because you know, people have been saying that Mr. Fantastic in this movie is going to be like full of guilt. He's not going to want to use his powers. He's ashamed of his powers, so he's not going to use it as much. And I really hope that's not the case. I really like to see him use his stretching powers and doing all his crazy type of shit that he can do with those types of powers. I feel like in the past Fantastic Four movies, he hasn't done it that much in terms of like whenever he uses his powers, just like, you know, stretching his arms out and, you know, simple things like that. I really hope they do a lot more in this movie, but I'd have to say overall I do like this trailer. But yeah, let's just dive into this trailer a little bit more and see the kinds of things we missed, see if we can find any more things that are in this trailer in the background. Alright, so the trailer starts off in the Baxter Building, and I just gotta say I love the aesthetic of this whole world that they're in. Since this is not actually part of the MCU, well it is, but it's in another universe outside the MCU, outside of the 616 universe, and that's why this whole world looks like a retro futuristic kind of feel, like a 1940s but like if you know, they stayed with that aesthetic, just futuristic pretty much. So we got like probably like flying cars in the background or something like that. But yeah, I love this, how it looks so far. It looks great. Here we go. We got a look at the Baxter Building. Again, I love the aesthetic of this whole world, especially this Baxter Building. It looks great. You know, it looks like a tower that you'd never see in the MCU, which I really love. The first thing that drew me to being excited for this movie was it being outside the MCU, and the fact that this whole world is just different looking than how MCU looks. This is probably like a version of New York, but it's within their world. We got a shot of Herbie, which Herbie isn't actually part of the Fantastic Four in the comics. I think he actually showed up in like the, what was it, some Fantastic Four cartoon he first showed up in, and then they started implementing him into the comics, I believe. But anyways, I love the design for Grimm, very comic booky, pretty much straight from the comics, ripped right out of the pages. Having Ben Grimm wearing a whole like shirt and costume is a different, definitely a different look. I have to say I do love the design overall. I think the only nitpick I have is pretty much, you know, the actor, his like, he's just using his regular voice. It's not like a growly voice, but you know, I'm sure I get used to it. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal, because I do like the actor that's playing this. I think he was in the Bear Show, I believe. So having this like whole thing scene where he's like cooking with Herbie is kind of like a nod to when that actor is in that show, in the Bear Show, because it's supposed to be like a cooking type show or restaurant show. I don't know, I haven't watched it. We got a shot of Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, doing his whole thing, him doodling on the chalkboard, all of his science stuff. Trying to see in the background, I think those are the Fantastic Four costumes in the back, if I'm not mistaken, but we got a shot of all of them in their spacesuits, looking great. It does appear that we're gonna get like kind of a small little origin story, or a little like glimpse into it. Kevin Feige said this movie is not supposed to be an origin story, so he'll probably just be like little like 1 minute flashbacks or something like that of Reed Richards, you know, probably like him feeling guilty, and he's just like, there's a scene of him thinking about the whole like mission of them going to space and them getting superpowers. But this origin story of them going to space and like getting affected by space rays, or whatever they're called, cosmic rays, is pretty much what their origin story is supposed to be. So I don't think they messed up in this department, pretty much. I mean, it's a pretty basic origin story, so I wasn't expecting them to change it up any that much. Then we got this little like cool shot of Ben Grimm. This is a really cool scene of Ben Grimm. Basically, you know, he's feeling sad, you know, and he's hiding. It looks like he's like acting like he's happy or something, but he's really sad that the fact that he's you know, looking the way he is now, and he's missing the way he used to look, you know, normal. And it does look like from this photo that this movie does take place in Halloween. Little side note there, kind of off topic there, but I just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, Ben Grimm, little sad scene here of him wishing that he could go back to normal. Just another kind of connection to why Reed Richards is feeling guilty of all the whole team getting superpowers and being like completely different and not normal anymore. And then we got him flying through the air on his flames. I do have to say, I wish that they actually like showed a lot more of Human Torch, of how his body actually looks like, because I know a lot of people were hoping that he's gonna have like those black lines on him from what he has in the comics, and I really wish he has that in this movie. But who's to say? I think he'll probably just look like a normal flaming dude, just like the other movies before this. But I had to say, it doesn't look bad. Johnny Storm looks great. And I do have to say, I think the the part of this movie I'm gonna love the most is probably the family aspect that they're gonna dive into way more. The past movies that came out of Fantastic Four never really did a good job at showing how they are actually a family and not just, you know, friends or co-workers. I think that's how the past movies have shown them, is just co-workers, not a family. And I like the different things that they're gonna do in here by implementing their family dynamic in here. So here we go. We got kids dressing up as the Thing, so that's another indicator that this movie is going to take place on Halloween. It's not confirmed, but I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that it's going to be during Halloween. We got to look at the Fantastic car, looking awesome. We did already have a glimpse of what it looked like at the last Comic-Con, or the D23, I think. It's one of those. They had like the Fantastic car floating above everybody in the auditorium when they were watching the trailer. So I do think this car is supposed to be flying, but they chose to just show a scene of them driving. I guess they're fighting some kind of battle where it has to be on the ground and not in the air. We got this awesome shot of Johnny Storm flying through the air. I love these scenes of him just like doing that kind of shit. We got this weird dude. I don't know who the hell this guy is, but I think this is John Malkovich, if I'm not mistaken, that actor. I don't know what character he could be playing. Maybe you guys know in the comments what your guys' theories are, but I have no clue. He just looks like some random old guy to me. Oh, and then we got the freaking first glimpse of Galactus. For those who didn't see the San Diego Comic-Con or D23 or wherever they played it, they did have a shot of Galactus like peering through a window, and that looked just like hella scary and menacing, and I just love that Galactus isn't a fucking cloud this time. You guys remember that? He was a fucking cloud in the last movie, or the last, what was it? I don't know. It was like the second Fantastic Four movie. They had Silver Surfer in it, and Galactus was a cloud for whatever reason. But I do love that he's got his classic look, because this is just iconic. Just his helmet, his like kind of crown looking thing. I do know people that are complaining online that he's like not gigantic, but the thing is, Galactus can change his size. That's kind of like one of his abilities. He can change his proportions, make himself smaller or bigger, or however he wants to be, you know, to interact with the people around him if he has to. So that's what's going on here, and I think this is just better for him to be this kind of size, because how the hell is the Fantastic Four supposed to be fighting a fucking like a dude that can literally sniff your planet through his nostrils, you know? Having him this size, it makes sense. The Fantastic Four, you know, there has to be some kind of final battle with them, so, but I do think by the end of this that Galactus is gonna eat their planet, destroy their planet, because the Fantastic Four is eventually supposed to travel over to the MCU and be with everybody there in a fully connected universe. So I definitely believe Galactus is going to destroy their whole planet, and then Fantastic Four is going to have to somehow figure out how to multiversal, like travel through the multiverse, something like that. I love this shot of all of them in their their costumes here. I was about to say super suit. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but I love these suits, especially Ben Grimm. They all look fantastic next to each other. Definitely a more comic book outfit than the past renditions of the Fantastic Four movies. And then we got the logo, the title for the movie, First Steps, for whatever reason that's supposed to be called. And then this movie's coming out July 25th, so I'd have to say I am really excited for this movie. I'd say it's on my top like 5 list of movies for this whole year that's coming out. Let me know what you guys think of this trailer in the comments down below, and I would say I would give this a 8 out of 10 for excitement. Let me know what you guys' excitement ranking is for this movie in the comments down below. But yeah, I think that's all we have to say for this trailer. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on the bell to stay notified on all the videos I upload in the future. And yeah, hope you guys stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everybody.